Imagine waking up one day to find your entire life turned upside down by rumors and accusations you can't even defend yourself against. That's exactly what's happening to Kim Soo Hyun right now. But before you jump to conclusions, let's take a step back and ask ourselves, are we being fair to him? In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the controversies surrounding Kim Soo Hyun, separate fact from fiction, and explore why rushing to judgment can have devastating consequences. Stick around till the end because this is a conversation we all need to have. Over the past few days, the internet has been buzzing with one name, Kim Soo Hyun. Every hour, a new headline, a new accusation, and a new wave of anger directed at the actor. The center of it all is the tragic death of Kim Se-ron, a young actress whose passing has left many heartbroken. But amidst the grief and outrage, there's a growing concern. Are we being fair to Kim Soo Hyun? So far, everything being said about him is based on speculation, not proven facts. Yet, he's already paying a heavy price, canceled contracts, a tarnished reputation, and even rumors that he's left the country to escape the backlash. Is it fair to destroy someone's career, mental health, and possibly even their life over something we don't even know is true? Let's take a closer look. To understand the situation, let's start with a brief summary of the accusations. Kim Soo Hyun has been accused of being romantically involved with Kim Se-ron when she was still underage. These allegations gained momentum after statements from Kim Se-ron's family members, including her aunt and mother, as well as a South Korean YouTuber known for covering controversies. According to these sources, the relationship began in 2015 when Kim Se-ron was just 15 years old, and Kim Soo Hyun was 27. However, Kim Soo Hyun's agency initially denied these claims but later confirmed that a relationship did exist, though they insisted it occurred between 2019 and 2020, when Kim Se-ron was already of legal age. Controversy deepened after Kim Se-ron's car accident in 2021, where she was driving under the influence of alcohol. Following the incident, Gold Medalist, the agency co-founded by Kim Soo Hyun's cousin, covered the costs related to the accident, which totaled approximately 700 million won, around $480,000. Later, allegations emerged that Kim Soo Hyun pressured Kim Se-ron to reimburse this amount. His agency denied these claims, stating that the notification sent to Kim Se-ron was not meant to pressure her but to comply with legal and accounting regulations. Despite this, the damage was done. Kim Soo Hyun lost major contracts with brands like Prada and was removed from projects. Rumors even suggested that he temporarily left South Korea to avoid public scrutiny. The situation escalated further after Kim Se-ron's tragic death in February 2025, which was ruled as suicide. Some people began indirectly blaming Kim Soo Hyun, claiming that the financial and emotional pressure she faced was intensified by him. In other words, they accused him of playing a significant role in her suicide. But here's the question. Is there any truth to these accusations? When we look at the facts, it's essential to separate what's proven from what's still speculation. So far, no concrete evidence has been presented to support these claims. The strongest accusations have come from Kim Se-ron's family members and a controversial YouTuber, but without solid proof, these remain allegations, not facts. Kim Soo Hyun's agency has been clear in its defense. They confirmed the relationship but emphasized that it occurred when Kim Se-ron was of legal age. They also denied any pressure to reimburse the accident-related costs, stating that the notification was a legal requirement, not a personal demand. However, many have questioned whether this response was an attempt to minimize the controversy. Truth is, without concrete evidence, we can't know for sure. And that's the problem. In the absence of proof, Kim Soo Hyun is already facing severe consequences. He's been rejected by both the Korean and international public, and his career is hanging by a thread. But is this fair? Shouldn't we wait for investigations to conclude before passing judgment? This isn't the first time we've seen this happen. South Korea has a history of cases where premature judgment has almost destroyed careers and lives. Take Kim Se-ho, for example. In 2021, the actor, who was at the peak of his success thanks to the drama Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha, was accused by an ex-girlfriend of forcing her to have an abortion. The news spread like wildfire, and within hours, Kim Soo Hyun's career crumbled. Contracts were cancelled, projects were suspended, and public opinion turned against him. But when the truth came out, it showed that the story was more complex than it first seemed. Text messages and statements from people close to the couple revealed that Kim Soo Hyun hadn't pressured anyone. By then, however, the damage was already done. People who attacked him so violently simply moved on, leaving him to pick up the pieces of his shattered career. Another shocking case was that of Nam Joo-hyuk in 2022. He was accused of bullying in school, and within days, his public image was ruined. He lost contracts, faced boycotts, and saw his career almost collapse. But after investigations, the accusations turned out to be baseless. Friends, classmates, and teachers defended the actor, disproving the rumors. Yet, the doubt had already been planted, and Nam Joo-hyuk's image was never the same. These cases highlight a dangerous pattern: an accusation, a quick judgment, and a heavy price paid before any defense is heard. And now, Kim Soo Hyun seems to be walking the same path. Perhaps the most tragic example is that of Sully, a well-known actress and K-pop star. For years, she faced relentless attacks and criticism for her personal choices and behavior, which went against conservative Korean norms. Pressure became so overwhelming that in 2019, she took her own life. Society only realized the weight of its cruelty when it was too late. But was any lesson really learned? We're now witnessing a very similar situation unfold with Kim Se-ron and Kim Soo Hyun. The same pressure, the same attacks are repeating themselves. Kim Soo Hyun doesn't have a strong emotional foundation. What could happen? It's impossible not to wonder, to what extent are the public and media willing to pressure someone without evidence, without giving them a chance to defend themselves? Are we going to wait for something irreversible to happen again, only to regret it when it's too late? This whole discussion leads us to a simple yet increasingly forgotten conclusion: judging too soon is dangerous and unfair. Kim Soo Hyun's case is proof of that. In just a few days, he's seen his reputation destroyed by accusations that, so far, have no concrete proof. All of this is based solely on words. Have you stopped to think that maybe he's paying too high a price? This isn't just about Kim Soo Hyun. It's about the danger of being swept up in rushed judgments driven by social media and the eagerness to point out the next villain. The internet has created a court where sentences are given even before the defense can begin, where an accusation becomes the truth simply because it's been shared enough. But is that really the kind of justice we want to support? Of course, accusers must be heard, and serious accusations deserve attention and investigation. But the least anyone deserves is the right to defend themselves before being cancelled and publicly condemned. Ignoring this is acting with cruelty and irresponsibility. What if we're wrong? What if, in the end, it all turns out to be a misunderstanding or a distorted story, as has happened so many times before? What's left after destroying a career or, worse, contributing to the loss of a life? Because once the damage is done, there's no turning back. That's why the question I leave you with is simple. Isn't it better to wait for the facts before delivering a verdict? Because if we get it wrong again, regret won't bring anyone back. Before we end, I want to thank you for sticking with me till the end of this video. If you found this discussion important, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to have meaningful conversations and support one another in navigating the complexities of the world we live in. Until next time, take care and stay informed. And remember, in a world where information spreads faster than ever, it's up to all of us to be responsible consumers of content. Let's strive to seek the truth, question the narratives, and always approach sensitive topics with empathy. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.